good morning, good morning, good morning. I'm just pinning this comment. Y'all know I'm pinning the comment. Go to YouTube. Y'all already know what I'm fun to do. Pin. What's up, 100? Done already. What you caught this morning, 100? I'm looking at the thing right now. What you caught this morning? Man, I'm looking at the MES right now. We just took the sell. We just took the sell side liquidity that I had marked. We just took it. Look at that, y'all. Soon as when I was talking to 100 on IG, this candle right here wicked down and hit that sell side liquidity right there. Right? Why is it moving so fast? Did we have something that came out at 8:45? Did we have something that came out at 9 o'clock? What happened at 9 o'clock? Hold on, man. Let's get the pleasantries out of the way, and then I'm going to go look. I done got caught up already. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Welcome, everyone, on the live and on the replay. If you don't know who I am, my name is Timothy Lee Rogers Sr., the host, if you will, of Tim's Tidbits. I come on Al Gore's internet every day at 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time and 6:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Don't ask me why I'm moving my hands like this. What's up, man? I get on Al Gore's internet every day and I just share my thoughts about price action, man. I started Tim's Tidbit by sharing all the knowledge that I had in my cranium, my chrome dome, if you will, and my forehead space, inside my skull, if you will. IFMS slashes global GDP. That's something just popped up. That's why I started going crazy. I just saw something pop up on my what's the name alerts. It said something about slash something with global GDP. That's probably why I started moving crazy. But anyway, I'm distracted again. Thank you for tuning in, man. I do this for free. I share my thoughts for free. I share everything I know for free. If you want to support me, only thing I actually do is just click that like button. It's over here somewhere. It's right over here somewhere. The like button, like right around there. Click the like button and then click the share button. The share button over here somewhere. Click both of those and share it with a cousin you like and a cousin you don't like, so we can all come together and get this free information. And we can be as one, even if we don't like each other. I want all these cousins to get this free information, man. Buenos dias. Buenos dias. I don't know that name. I ain't never seen that name before. If I did, oh yeah, I seen it before because I remember I asked you if that was you or if you was catfishing people, because it looked like a real professional picture. And people used on, even though my wife got a real professional picture, I did that picture, by the way. So she's the exception to the rule, right? You got a real professional looking picture. That's why I remember that right there. What's happening? Thanks for pulling back up. What's up? Here to learn and share. What's going on, Mendez? What's up, Ryan? What's up, Ramon? What's up, Ramon? What's going on, Lalita? What's up, Jeffrey? Let's go get the bag. I feel you. What's up, Thomas? Do I know that name? No, I don't. Morning Counter did crazy for a second. Do I know? I don't remember seeing that name. What's up? If you been here before, I jalapies. What's up, Douglas? What's up, Michelle Tucker? What's going on, Michelle Tucker? My sweetie in the building. Hey, baby. Buenos dias. What's going on, Sonia? What's up? I don't know that name either. Regina? I might know that name. I don't know. I can't remember. What's up, Jamie? We gonna get to it in a minute, Jamie. We gonna get there. What's up, 100? What's going on, Brittany? What's going? Hey, y'all pull up. Y'all put something in the chat so I can say, what's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up, shawty? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up, shawty? With the bankhead bounce. With the bankhead bounce. Who remember the bankhead bounce? Hey, look here, man. I got the pleasantries out the way. Let's go ahead and get right into it, man. Let's see what's going on. Let's see what's going on with the MES, ES, MES. I look at the MES because that's where I'm trying to get back into futures trading a little bit more consistently like I used to be back in the day. I'm primarily an option swing trader. For those that don't know, I just get on Al Gore's internet to share my thoughts about the price action because I will take a day trade here and there. And I just like to show the cousins what a trader would do. I like to show the cousins what a day trader would do in this situation. I like to show them how a day trader would react to the price action. And I just showed the levels that a day trader might be watching. You ain't got to trade my style. You ain't got to do my thing, do the things I do. But I just like to share it because I ain't never had nobody hold my hand through this for the free 99. Outside of the great people that, you know what I'm saying, share their thoughts with me. You know what I'm saying? But for the most part, to have somebody walk you through this every day like that right there, you know, you got to pay a fee. And I ain't knocking nobody. I got a lot of great friends that charge for their services, but I just prefer to do it for the free 99. So click the like button and click the share button and share it to get it to as many cousins as possible. Because I'm just a little dude from Fort Lauderdale, Florida. I'm just looking at what the price been doing over time while I'm running my mouth. I'm just a little dude from Fort Lauderdale, Florida, and I can't reach everybody. I'm just a nobody trying to tell everybody about somebody who can say anybody. Hey, overnight we ain't do nothing but consolidate. We hit that 39.46.25. That was yesterday's low, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, 25. Yeah, that was yesterday's low. Let's look at the, all three indices. I'm going to move this over here because it's way over there on that side of the screen. And I'll be like stretching like this right here looking crazy. So I'm going to move it over here for the time being. Looking at the if we got any divergence, I see the ES just took out yesterday's low as we were speaking. It just poked below it. It went when I was first coming on. Before I put the screen up, the NQ took out yesterday's low. It looked like it took it out. Let me blow this up a little bit. Did it take it out there? What's that right there? 66.50. And this right here is 64.7. Yeah, so the NQ took it out on the hour calendar before that. So the NQ took it out first. What low is this right here? That's the that's yesterday. I'm tripping. Okay, so the NQ took it out the hour before, and the Dow took it out on the 7 o'clock calendar. So the ES took it out just now on the 9 o'clock calendar. The NQ took it out on the the ES just took it out on the 10 o'clock calendar. The NQ took it out on the 9 o'clock calendar, and then the Dow took it out on the 7 o'clock calendar. So everybody pretty much consolidated all night. The NQ kind of showing a little bit more weakness than the Dow right now. The Dow showing a little more strength because if you look at these, the 8 o'clock calendar and the 9 o'clock calendar, they going from the 7 o'clock calendar to 9 o'clock. The Dow was making higher lows, and the ES and the NQ was making lower lows, right? So it's some little divergence right there. So the Dow is like showing more relative strength since the 7 o'clock candle. So the Dow showing more relative strength. The NQ ran the lows a little bit better than the ES did. The ES just kissed it. The Dow ran the, yesterday's lows pretty good too, but it did it earlier today. Let's see if the ES dig a little bit deeper, just like the NQ and the Dow did, or if that's gonna be what everybody want, cause nobody tried to really push down or push up overnight. Everybody's still waiting on the Fed tomorrow. That's what it looked like they doing. Everybody just saying ho hum, just like yesterday. We had like just like a ho hum day. This is the start. This is the start of yesterday at midnight. So we just had a ho hum day. Look at that. We did absolutely nothing. Cause dig it. The day before, where's 1600? Right here. The day before we closed right there on where my line is going straight across the board. We closed there on Friday, right? And then yesterday, we, you know what I'm saying, we went up. We were down overnight. up during the coming into the New York, down, and then we closed right here. So mine, like right there, that where that white line is, we closed there yesterday, but we closed there on Friday. So that's a bunch of nothing. We did a whole bunch of moving for nothing, right? Because everybody waiting on the Fed. 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 Hey, so we just took out this sell side that I was talking about last night. I wouldn't mind if we come down here and poke below this low and push up, because that's where the market acting like it's trying to get. It's acting like it's trying to take out this low right here, because we're slowly trickling down. Look at the highs. We came up here. Once we ran this liquidity down here, right, we came up here and ran above these highs, delivering the liquidity, because it's like we got all this sell side right here, soaked it up, wicked up off of it hard, right? And then once we got more buy stops than sell stops, we wicked down hard. You see what I'm saying? So that was a nice delivery of the liquidity that we had picked up. The Brinks truck came in here and dropped off up here, right? Setting this high. Since we set that high, we've come down, have not taken out a low, right? Then we just ranged. Got another high that fell short of that after we hit this fair value gap. We didn't even try to get to that high, right? Came down, right? That set another high right there. Boom. I'm pretty sure some fair value gaps on lower time frames that we got to right there. Fair value gaps, breakers, something, right? Then we came over here. Boom. Set another high. Another high, but they getting lower and lower and lower, right? Boom. We got another one over here. They getting lower and lower and lower, right? But look at the lows. The lows ain't really getting lower. The highs are dropping. The lows standing in the same spot, right? Shout out all my pattern traders. Shout out all my pattern traders. We're setting up. I'm just gonna put a line. I don't want to cross the lines, but I'm just gonna put a line like, come on, Tim, got your snap on. Turn your snap off. All right. Shout out all my pattern traders. We're setting up. Let's look at what we're setting up, dude. We setting up. I don't want to get it. I ain't doing this perfect, but we gonna come here. We're setting up right here, man. Look what we're doing, dude. Look what we're doing, dude. Right? Which way are we going to break out of this, man? Are we going to break to the bottom and die? Or are we going to break out of it and keep consolidating and go up, man? Which way are we going to go, dude? Shout out to all my pattern traders. But it looked like that's what the market trying to get, because we forming all these nice relative equal lows, right? So what does the market want? Do the market want to dip below this low right here and pop back up? Do the market want to dip below this low right here and pop back up? Do the market want to dip below this low right here, get into this daily fair value gap? What does the market want? The market waiting, just like the rest of us. It ain't trying to go lower. It ain't trying to go higher. Can it take off either direction today? Yes, it can. But right now, the market real boring. So guess what? Little Timmy Rogers might not do again today. He might not trade a thing, because the market real boring. It ain't did nothing. Since we just took out that sell side liquidity right there, and the market getting ready to open up in 15 minutes, I ain't even gonna move that right there. I'm gonna leave that. We know what the new low. I'll move it. What's the low on that right there? 39.45 even on the 10 o'clock candle. 39.45 even. $39.45 even. Oh, I turned my snap off. That's why my God dog it. I turned my snap off. That's why my numbers look crazy like that. let's drop down to the 15-minute and see what's going on. We just dipped below yesterday's low, like I said. Let's go to the 15-minute. All right, so like I say, looking at this right here, looking like where the market trying to really push to is below this low right here. That's where it looked like it's been trying to get to since yesterday. I was thinking it was going to actually get there yesterday, but then we throwed on brakes. We hit them with the hurt. We throwed on brakes real quick. What time is that candle? Is it 9 o'clock? Nope, ain't 9 o'clock. Maybe 9:15. All right. I thought it was going to get there yesterday, but we hit them with the hurt. We throwed on brakes. We throwed on brakes right there. And then turned around and went back up. We looked like we was targeting it real good. Pushing. Then right at the end of the day, we just throwed on brakes and came all the way back just above where we closed at the day before. Right? We was way down here at 15.15. Right? So 3:15, we was way down here looking like we was pushing for that low real hard. Throw it on brakes, came back up and closed above where we closed at on Friday and just fell short of where we opened it yesterday. We opened, let me see, 9:30, 9:45. We opened here yesterday, and then we closed where that white line is right over there. So it's like something just stopped us there in the algo, like, oh, it's almost time to get off work. Let's go back where we supposed to be. And it just pushed back up and stayed up there. Now let's see what the algos want. Oh, let's look at the calendar, man. We already see we ain't did nothing. Top side liquidity. The first top side is right here at the, let's just call it at the midnight open. 39.59.50. That's the first top side liquidity that I'll be watching. The next top side would be up here above this high 39.64.50. I ain't gonna mark that one. I ain't worried because this is the first one right here. We just gonna call it with the midnight open. 39.59.50. That's the first upside buy side liquidity right there, right at the midnight open. 39.59.50. Right? If we push up and get a closure above that 39.59.50, I'll be looking for it to try to push up. If we don't, I'll be looking for reasons to sell something. I'll be looking for reasons to sell something because we just took out this sell side liquidity that I had marked over here. Was it here? I can't remember where I had it. No, this right here. Right there. I had that marked. That was the sell side I had marked yesterday, which was yesterday's low. We just took that out. We just took out yesterday's low. So the market showing, hey, I want to go that way, but not quite yet because we took that sell side out. And let's see if the market want to keep pushing down to get this low. But if we get it to reverse here and get up above this 39.59.50, I'll be looking for reasons to try to go long on something. That's just my trading style. I'm real patient. You know what I'm saying? If you're a scalper, you can look for different reasons to jump in at different times. But that's what I'm looking at right now. Let me see what's up with the calendar, and I'm looking at the chat while we talking. What's up, Lil Hawk? Let's look at Spylean. I'll look at the calendar first. Anybody who don't know how to use econoday.com, you just come to econoday.com and click on View Full Calendar. When you click on View Full Calendar, it'll show you everything right there. That's what something here made the market start moving around. Notice now those green candles, but something in the, that's why I was like, all this stuff affect the market, but something in here, economic monthly consensus estimates for May are a respective monthly gain of 1.6% for the adjusted 20 city index and yearly rate of 21% unadjusted. These would compare with 1.8 and 21.2% in April. The latter are recorded for this series. Something in this this the home price index. Something in one of these right here. I just clicked the same thing. Something in one of these right here made the algos go crazy. Something in one of these made the algos go crazy. Oh yeah, consumer confidence today. That's probably why the market ain't really doing too much. But one of those, anyway, you see how I just clicked on report? I was talking about this right here. When you click on report, it show you the actual numbers for that event. If you click on consensus, it show you what's expected for that event. And right now we waiting on the consumer confidence at 10 o'clock. Anything that's red, that's a potential market moving event. And you see how they got the new home sales in red, right? But they got all this home price index as being like green or black, meaning it ain't gonna move the market or whatever. But let's look at Forex and see if Forex got something that. Matter of fact, I got something from CNBC. Something popped up on my phone at CNBC, and the algos went crazy. Natural gas, highest level. No, that ain't it. Right here, IMF. IMF slashes global GDP forecast as economic outlook grows gloomy and more uncertain. But the algos went, yeah. They did. They dipped down. That's what it was. The algos did dip down. Soon as that headline popped out. The algos had dipped down real quick. It started doing something crazy. So that's what it was. That's what made the algos go crazy. It said they slashed the GDP forecast because the outlook grows gloomy and more uncertain. Yep, it grows gloomy and more uncertain. All right, then. That's what made them go crazy. Anyway, y'all know who we going to see. Spyleen, where you at, baby? Here I go. Where you at, Spyleen? There she go. Spyleen about to gap down. Mammy. About to gap down. Mammy. Okay, Spyleen gapping down. We right there from the gap down and test our area again. This the area I want Spyleen to hold. I already said I want Spyleen to consolidate in between this weekly high right here of 393.16 and the top of this fair value gap. That'll be a nice cool off range to let her run back and forth, stretch her legs out, but at the same time cool it now because we ran up fast. Ooh, watch out. I don't want her to lose control. I don't want Spyleen to lose control. I want her to cool it now right here. So we finna gap down and test this little area again, right? So since we broke through, that's 1, 2, 3, looking like a fourth test right here. Let's go ahead and just keep consolidating. Spyleen, hold that line, hold that line, hold that line. Don't give it up. So Spyleen about to gap down. I already gave you the numbers on what I'm looking at over here for the downside. Hopefully this right here, go ahead and be a little reversal so Spyleen can hold that line. Come on down and dip below this right here and push back up because it's all about what? If we bullish, we want the weak open, strong close. The most important number is where you close at 4 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Let's have a weak open, strong close to show that we still got this bullish momentum. What y'all talk about in the chat? 100, we know you're not a bull. We know you're not a bull. We know you're not a bear. We know you're a beast. What's up, Kashaya? What's going on, Kashaya? I'm gonna wear that shirt every day. Got to order more colors. I feel you. I appreciate you. Hey, 100. I'm glad 100 said that. My birthday and my son Christopher's birthday is on August the 6th. From now until August the 6th, I don't want nobody to order no merch. Let me show, while I'm talking about it, let me show y'all the merch store. TheNewTLR.com. TheNewTLR.com. This is the merch store. You can go get the staple that started it all. The cousin was like, yo, Tim, I like that shirt. Where can I get that shirt? I say, you can't. I make it for myself. I got options. I buy them, I sell them, right? They was like, man, you need to start selling those. So I made a merch store with all the sayings that I be saying on the shirts, right? That's the one 100 talk about. I'm not a bull or a bear. I'm a beast, right? And put it in white so you can see it good. I'm not a bull or a bear. I'm a beast, right? That's the one 100 talk about right there. Instead of coming here and buying any merch between now and August the 6th, my birthday and my son Christopher's birthday is in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 more days. It's our birthday. It's going to be our birthday. Do not buy anything from my merch store. If you want to support me financially and put some money in my pocket, and from now until August the 6th, cash out my son something. His birthday is the same day as mine. I'll be 50 and he'll be 13 years old. Y'all pulled up for Junior. Y'all pulled up for Junior on his birthday, shot him some cash apps. He appreciated it. I appreciate it. I think he came on and said thank y'all back then, but my mind bad. I can't remember. Banjo Bobby 54. Whatever you want to send is appreciated. Banjo Bobby 54. I think that's how you spell it. Whoa, to go on to football practice. I think this it right here. I think that's it right there. Banjo Bobby 54. I need to confirm that with Junior. But cash out my son. Don't buy nothing from the store. Cash out my son. And we square. We square. It's like I appreciate y'all for shopping at the merch store, but I do this just because I love doing it and I love sharing with people, man. I feel like my true calling is helping people, so that's why I do it for the free 99. Just click that like button and click that share button, and you square with me, man. You square with me. If y'all want to put something, if y'all want to do something, cash out my son something for his birthday. He gonna be 13 years old, and you know what I'm saying? They good kids, man. I don't just say that because they my kids. They good kids. I'm so thankful that God is good and my wife is amazing, and I got some awesome kids, man. What's up, Kevo? What's going on? Swing high on the daily. Swing high on the daily. What we looking on Spalene or on the ES? Swing high on the daily. My charts went crazy for a second. Swing high on the daily. Give me some more imp. What? What swing high on the daily? That was on the 22nd. We formed that. Yeah, well, yesterday we confirmed there's a swing high. What's talking about, Kevo? Help me out, man. Help me out. What's up, Trey? What's up, Robinson? Oh, Playboy. Hey, y'all need to follow Playboy Trey on IG, man. Him and his sons. I think he'd be on TikTok, but I be seeing it on IG. Him and his sons hilarious, man. Remind me of me and my sons. What's up, Robinson? What's say, Ryan? Fair value gap at 545, 5-minute chart. 5-minute chart. Hey, the market about to open in 1 hour. I mean, in 1 minute. If y'all got to go trade, I appreciate y'all for hanging out with the boy. Make sure you hit the like button. The like button is like right over here somewhere. Hit the like button, hit the share button, and share it with a cousin. One cousin you like, one cousin you don't like. The market about to open up in 36 seconds. Y'all trade safe, man. Trade what you see. Let the market show you what it's going to do. 545 count on the 5-minute chart. 545. Right here. I see one at 6:15. I see one here. This one here, I think what that fair value got right there, I think that's been rebalanced already. Because if you look at how it trade, like if you talk about this fair value gap right here, right? This fair value gap right here, I think that's been rebalanced already. Because if you look at how it trade, like we made the fair value gap here, right? So we traded back down through it, and then we traded down through it again. So we went boom, boom, right? And then when we came back up to it here, we throw them brakes, hurt, stop, and then sold off. That little hard stop right there, in little Timmy Rogers' mind, that tell me that that fair value gap has been fully balanced out already. Because when we touched it, it's like, we throwed on brakes. Later, we came about 50% into it and wicked off it. So that was the sell off of that. Unless that's what you're talking about, Ryan. Unless I like caught something later and you was like, you took the short off of that right there, I jollifies. That was a good trade. So yeah, that was a good trade because that fair value gap extended out in time. It's like, you know what I'm saying, we got our gap fill retracement, we got our reprice / rebalance, however you want to say it, and we traded back to it. Throw them brakes, came down. And that was the right around the 12 o'clock time frame. That was the 12 o'clock open right there. That was a real good trade because you had the 12 o'clock open. You had a fully rebalanced fair value gap. You know what I'm saying? All of that though. And then it even was like a test. It was like a retest of this breaking structure because that's the high that you would tuck your stop behind on the retest of this breaking structure. If you just going off of this retest, you would tuck your stop behind there. So that was a A+ setup right there. Oh yeah, you're saying the market already went into it when I was talking about, okay, I'm with you now. The market already went there. There you go. All right, yeah. The market already went there. Yeah. And then that's why I'm saying if we get a closure above this right here, that's why I'll be looking to buy to go up. If we get a closure to go up there, I'll be looking to buy to go up because we already went here and came down. It wasn't based off of me looking at this 5 minute, but I already saw we were still moving to the downside. It's just, you know, that's a little bit more in-depth analysis of that price action. But how we had stopped there and we came down, we had already ran stops above and pushed down. So now that we done ran them stops and pushed down there, if we get a closure above that, I'll be looking to buy. But if we don't get a closure above that, I'm looking for reasons to sell it down. You know what I'm saying? But we may just end up with a stupid range day again today and don't do nothing. But let the market show you what it want to do. We inching toward that sell side. Looking like we about to take it. Let's go ahead and take it. Don't just leave another equal low. Just go ahead and take it and do something, man. What up, Red? What up, Red? I appreciate you, Brian. I appreciate you. I ain't never seen that name before, but I appreciate you. If you've been here all the time, I jollifies. I just ain't know Peterkin, we just took it. I saw the chart move. We just took the sell side. Biggest bear in town. Spotline, where you at, baby? On a boat with Deb. Oh no, that ain't a boat. That's a balcony. That's a balcony. I thought it was a boat. Deb on the balcony, giving them the America's Next Top Model vibe, looking off into the sunset. I feel you. September 13th is a 100th birthday. Spotline need a shirt also. 100 say Spotline need a shirt also. Right before you ended the stream yesterday, someone asked if you could put the Cash App in the chat. Oh, I missed that. I missed it. It's Banjo Bobby 54. I missed that. I'm sorry about that. If y'all put it in there yesterday. ES on the daily. Look at the 1 hour. Kevin, what in the world are you talking about? ES on the daily. Look at the 1 hour. Let's go to the 1 hour. Let's go to the 1 hour. Okay. All right. We on the 1 hour. You talk about this swing high right here? On the 1 hour? with this potential swing high we about to make. We got 24 count. Oh, you talk about this swing high right here? What swing high you talking about, Kevo? ES on the daily. Look at the 1 hour. 100 say he done trading. Trade safe, Trey, if you still here. If you're not, I'm just talking to myself. ICT said, waited to the 10 a.m. news. Don't get smoked. You feel me? We got a lot going on this week, man. I might not even take no day trades this week because we got a lot going on. Let's look at the earnings calendar for everybody who's still hanging out with me. Let's look at the earnings calendar. We got a lot going on news-wise, man. We got consumer confidence in like 25 minutes. UPS, I still don't know what this thing mean right here. Does that mean like, I don't know what that mean on the guidance. I know the red arrow mean lowered guidance, the green arrow mean raised guidance, but I don't know what this little continuation loop mean. Coca-Cola beat on the top and bottom line. GM missed on the top, beat on the bottom. GE beat on the top and bottom. McDonald's beat on the top, missed on the bottom by 2%. Let's see what McDonald's doing off of that right there. Oh man. Oh, it just got big. I can't see the. Oh, there they go. They're in the middle now. Okay, McDonald's. They went. McDonald's done went crazy already. Man, McDonald's done went crazy already. Okay, they dumping. McDonald's dumping right now. They gapped up in the pre-market. Well, no, they didn't. They gapped down in the pre-market and then gapped up over here. I don't know what's going on with that. I don't know how the pre-market work. I don't trade it, but that's weird because between this hour and that hour, it went crazy. And then at 9 o'clock, it gapped again. I guess the pre-market just be like real weird because it's some weird gaps. You know what I'm saying? We gapped down, we came to here, and then the next counter gapped up there and dropped. Then it gapped up there and dropped. I don't know how the pre-market work. I ain't going to try to pretend like I know, but right now, McDonald's pushing down off of their earnings. See them weird gaps? Let's see what McDonald's do on the day. Let's look at Coca-Cola. UPS. Let's look at UPS. That's important. UPS, they looking like they having a soft open. I mean a weak open, trying to push to the strong side. Cause during pre-market with them, they started selling off, and then right there, they opened up here, went down, went up. Let's see what they do. Coca-Cola, they beat. Coca-Cola, they beat top and bottom. But they got that weird little guidance thing too. So I don't know what that earnings, I don't know what earnings whisper guidance with the little weird arrows like that right there means. So it's kind of hard to gauge why this stuff, oh, they missed on both. Let's see what happened with them. GM missed on both. And GM dumping a little bit, but they fighting back. Y'all remind me to look and see how GM finished today, cause GM missed on both, and they not really dumping. I don't know how GM move, but they only down like 1% right now. So I don't know how they really move, but let's see. I want to remind myself how they closed the day. They beat on both, and they don't have no guidance thing there. They pushing up. They up 2% right now. I want to McDonald's beat on earnings, but they missed on revenue. Let's see what this is right here. McDonald's dumping. Let's see how they finish the day, especially the ones that and they ain't got no guidance. They got earnings growth, but they missed. I mean, they got earnings growth. Oh, the earnings growth, the earnings surprise. I thought one was revenue. They got earnings growth, but they missed on the revenue. Man, GM earnings growth, they was down 42%. They earnings growth dropped 42%. Who coming up this afternoon? Microsoft, Google, Visa, Chipotle, Texas Instruments. Yeah, we got some good ones coming up this afternoon. Let's see what Microsoft doing ahead of its earnings. Microsoft dumping ahead of its earnings, which is, if I ain't mistaken, I think it's normal for Microsoft to dump on earnings day. I think that's normal. If I ain't mistaken, I got to go back and do my research on it, but I think it's normal for Microsoft to dump on earnings day. Let's go back and look at this real quick. Dump. Yep. See that? They go dump right there. Earnings day. Dump. This earnings day. Dump. Earnings day. Dump. Gap down. Close lower. So it's normal for Microsoft to earnings day. It's red. It gapped up actually, but it was a red day. So it's natural. It's normal for Microsoft. That's far enough back. I ain't going back that far. That it's normal for Microsoft to sell off on earnings day. That's a normal thing. That's kind of stuff I just like to look at, man, to see if like stuff be weird. Shout out my financial advisor Dustin and Eric over there at Jazz Wealth. It's like they always force us to ask, is that strange? Is that unusual? Whenever you see stuff going on in the market, is that unusual? They make us think about stuff like that. Google dumped off. Let's see how all these finish today, man. Everybody, let's see if we get a week open strong finish on all these tech names, man. What the MES doing right now? The Dow pushing to the top side. So it's keeping the ES like stuck in the middle. Whenever the NQ and the Dow be like separate like that right there, it just have Spilene kind of stuck in the middle, because the big names that's in the Dow and the big names that's in the NQ are the same names that's in the tech. So if you got your mama going this way, your daddy going this way, the child in the middle, like they used to put them kids up there and see which child the parent gonna run to, the ES, like what polar Spilene. Hey man, I think that's all I got, man. I've been on here 44 minutes. I just like hanging out with y'all and just sharing my thoughts, cause it's about more than, let me go full screen to say this right here, then I'm gonna let y'all go. It's about more than just like finding that one magic setup. I'm trying to look at the camera, cause my wife be like, babe, I don't see how you do it. How you just look at the camera so good? I like, babe, I don't never look at the camera. I be like everywhere. I be like this right here. And she was like, nah, you be looking at the camera, cause when I got on the Zoom, I'm sitting up there trying to talk to the people, but I'm looking like this right here, cause I'm looking at them on the screen. But it ain't about finding like one magic setup. It ain't about like having like a call out service, like somebody getting on and saying, buy 3.8. What's Spilene at right now? What's Spilene trading at right now? Right? SPY. Spilene at 393.17. It's not about coming in and saying, hey, buy 390 puts For July 29th. Buy 390 puts for July 29th. Don't pay no more than blah blah blah. Well, it ain't about getting specific calls. Buy 400 calls. Buy 400 calls for August 19th. Don't pay no more than such and such. It ain't about getting specific calls. It ain't about looking for like a magic setup. It ain't about looking for the perfect setup. What it's about for little Timmy Rogers, man, is learning a skill. Learning how to read the price action. Learning how the markets move up and down. Learning how economic news affect the market. Learning what days to sit on your hands. Learning, like if you're a day trader, you know what I'm saying, you got to know what days to sit on your hand. You got to know, you know what I'm saying, you ain't got much time to be wrong. You got to admit that you wrong real fast as a day trader. You got to admit that you wrong as a swing trader. You know what I'm saying? You got to get over the emotional hurdles. You know what I'm saying? It's like you got to know all the different moving pieces that you need to be aware of, right? Does everything that happen affect you? No, it don't affect you. But if it affect the way your stock, or if it affect the way your instrument move, right, then you need to be aware of that. So I just try to share all the different things that I look at, because this is the stuff that moves SPY lean. You know what I'm saying? This is the stuff that moves SPY lean. I just trade the market. That's all I do. I don't trade individual companies, but I look at individual companies. Some of the companies I look at are in the SPY. Some of the companies I look at, they just give you a view of what the market doing, right? They give you a view, what the economy doing. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, looking at like what GM doing, looking at what Coca-Cola doing, looking at what UPS doing. You know what I'm saying? Looking at what Visa doing, looking at what Home Depot doing, looking at what Kroger doing. You know what I'm saying? Looking at what Chipotle doing, because all of that is a part of our GDP. You know what I'm saying? We consumers, we it's like we consumer based and service based. Like back a long time ago, it was all about manufacturing for the US. You know what I'm saying? We was the manufacturing kings, but now we consumers and service-based stuff. So all this service-based type stuff, this consumer, this retail type stuff, all this stuff is real important for you to know what's going on with it, so you can get a feel for how the market moving. It's not about like, I ain't even gonna hold you. It ain't really about like what's going on with you personally, or what's going on in your neighborhood, or what's going on in your city. It's all about what these companies doing, you know what I'm saying? Like in the stock market. If these companies that already been through it and now it's time for them to rebound, or if they ain't been through it yet, you know what I'm saying? You need to know where you are in the game. You know what I'm saying? What inning are you in the game? You know, is it time for this sector to get beat up? Is it time for this sector to cool off? You know what I'm saying? Like energy was running all year. From the beginning of the year, energy was running all year. Energy cooling off. You know what I'm saying? Energy is a real small part of the S&P 500. So the S&P 500 been dying while energy was ripping. You know what I'm saying? Now energy is starting to cool off. Who the next one to rip? Who the next one to start moving? Consumer discretionary been doing real good over the last week. Let's look at that, man. Let's look at who been doing good in the short term while I'm here running my mouth. I was just saying, I just want to say, man, it ain't about the perfect setup. It's about, you know what I'm saying, the mindset, the due diligence, the research, the getting acquainted with, if you will, the just staying aware, keeping your head on a swivel. Let's go 1 week back. Let's hit 5 days. What I just say? Consumer discretionary been doing good. Consumer discretionary been leading the way. for 5 days. You know what I'm saying? 5, 6, 8. Consumer discretionary has been leading the way. Behind consumer discretionary, we got industrials. Right? We got industrials second place, and then energy third place. You know what I'm saying? Energy third place. Right? That's over the past week. Let's go back a month. Consumer discretionary been leading the way for a month. They've been leading the way for a month, for a whole month. Consumer discretionary been leading the way. Consumer services still down. Right? Consumer discretionary been in the far lead. They've been in the far lead for the last month. And energy second over the last month. Let's go back over 3 months. Over 3 months, consumer discretionary down bad. So what I tell you, so for at least the past month, they've been rotating money into consumer discretionary for at least the last month. Because if you look back 3 months, consumer discretionary is almost one of the worst. Retail is the only one that's worse than consumer discretionary. Over the last 3 months, retail is the only one that's worse than consumer discretionary over the last 3 months. Right? Energy basically flat, and everybody else down over the last 3 months. But as you see, within the last month, they've been rotating into other sectors, and consumer discretionary is where the money been going for like the last month. So if you've been trading consumer discretionary stocks or XLY itself, you've been doing pretty good over the last month. You feel me? You've been doing pretty good over the last month. But if you've been looking at Spilene as a whole, it don't look as pretty as just consumer discretionary. But hey, that's one of the things I'm willing to accept about just only trading the SPY. You know what I'm saying? I'm willing to accept, yeah, the swings and the moves and all that, not going to be as big and as grand and as volatile as the individual sectors or individual stocks. But that's my style. I'm okay with that. I ain't chasing the home run. This is my job. This is what I do. I ain't chasing the home run. But yeah, man, I be all over the place. Hopefully y'all was able to glean something out of that. Just understand it's not about that one magic wand. It's not about, you know what I'm saying, like hitting that home run every single time you up the bat. It's about the mindset. Get your mind right. You know what I'm saying? Get your emotions in check. Get your emotions in check. You know what I'm saying? Have a plan. Have a strategy. Investing and trading is just like any other job, any other occupation. You got to have a plan. You got to have a strategy, and you got to stick to it. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to the stock market, it's crazy how it's like we want to risk it all for the biscuit. We want to risk it for the biscuit when it comes to trading and investing in stocks. We want to do it, you know what I'm saying, just off of emotions. We want to do it uneducated. We don't want to do all the work that it take to, you know what I'm saying, really be successful in it. You know what I'm saying? Because the internet done made it sexy. You know what I'm saying? The internet made, hey, I ain't gonna hold you. You know what I'm saying? I started talking about investing when my son was like 3 and he 15 now. You know what I'm saying? But I ain't start researching it for real until March 2020. And unbeknownst to me, I was getting in at the perfect time. But you know what I'm saying? Not hindsight 2020. That was like the perfect time to be trying to, you know, take advantage of it. But guess what? The market always give you another opportunity, man. So if you stick with it, matter of fact, let's look at something real quick. When I said market give you opportunity, it made me think about something, man. We looking at Spilene right here. Let me reset this right here. All right? Let me shrink this up. Right? We're gonna come right here to this monthly fair value gap right here. So over here, right? Over here, I'm gonna put it on monthly candles to make it be not so little. Not so little. Okay, so right here is the pre-pandemic high, right? This is March, right? This is March. This is when I first started researching the stock market for real, right? This is March right here. Matter of fact, I bought like Marriott, Wynn, Discover Financial. It's a few companies that I bought on like March 30th, 2020. I ain't even know we was in the middle of like a die-off pandemic. Man, I ain't even got my screen up. I ain't know we was in the middle of a die-off pandemic right here, right? When I bought these shares, because I was just starting to research it. You know what I'm saying? Now, we coming right here to this fair value gap. I was talking about this, the fair value gap we gonna come to right here, right? So imagine in November 2020, December 2020, right? December 20, it's fair to say everybody knew who the come up series was in December 2020, right? Everybody was buying Leap Mammy in December 2020. I remember because I bought me some XLK Leaps back in September 2020. I bought some XLK 130s. 2023 XLK 130s back in September 2020, right? But we looking at December 2020, right? The market always gives you another opportunity. Imagine anybody, we ain't even gonna talk about like leaps. We just gonna talk, okay, let's talk about leaps. Let's say if you bought some leaps right here on, let's go to XLK, since XLK is the crown jewel of most of the come up cousins, right? December 2020, right here, right? December 2020, right here. Let's say Lil Timmy Rogers bought a XLK, a January 2023 XLK 170 in January 2021, right? January 2021, December, January, same time, that the months closed around the same. They closed around the same. That's why I'm just talking about January. So January 2023 XLK 170, right? Right? Lil Timmy Rogers bought that, right? You didn't buy that. You was like, nah, I don't know, I ain't gonna buy that, right? So you didn't buy it. Lil Timmy Rogers bought it, right? It ran up here. Oh, Lil Timmy Rogers happy. December 2021, Lil Timmy Rogers happy, right? He bought it in January 2021. December 2021, Lil Timmy Rogers is ecstatic. You ticked off. Man, I should have bought that. I should have bought the Lil Timmy Rogers ecstatic, right? The market pulled back in January, started dying off, right? Lil Timmy Rogers hanging on. Lil Timmy Rogers hanging on. Lil Timmy Rogers said, okay, I'm good. It's just a little pullback. You get FOMO. You buy that exact same position. You buy that exact, you just jump in and buy it because Lil Timmy Rogers in it, right? Right? You just buy it. Lil Timmy Rogers in it. It come up here, you getting happy now. The next month, it gap up here, you dancing. You and Lil Timmy Rogers dancing together, right? And then it just started dumping. You real mad now. You real, cause you bought in over here. Lil Timmy Rogers bought in over here. You real mad now. Lil Timmy Rogers is just eating it to his profit. It's eating it to his profit. But you negative. It's dumping. Lil Timmy Rogers said, oh, it's gonna come back. It's gonna come back. He hang on to it. We got, look where we at now. Right here today. Last month, June, we closed below when Lil Timmy Rogers got in. Lil Timmy Rogers got in on January right here. June, we closed below where Lil Timmy Rogers got in. Now, you and Lil Timmy Rogers definitely negative. Because he bought here so long ago, he paid a good premium for it. You jumped in with FOMO. You negative. Both of y'all negative now. Both of y'all looking at each other like y'all sucked on a sour lemon. Right? But the person that was on the sideline and never got in, was scared to get in, cause like I don't know what to do. Guess what? The market gave you another opportunity to get off the bench. But don't just jump off the bench out of FOMO, cause the market got ebbs and flows. We went up, we went down. We went up, we went down. Guess what we gonna do next? We gonna go up, we gonna go down. We're going to go up, we're going to go down. We're going to keep going up, keep going down, but the market always gives you another opportunity. What's the moral of the story with Lil Timmy Rogers? Lil Timmy Rogers, take your profit when you see your profit. Stop being greedy. What's the moral of the story of the person that jumped in because they feel like they missed out? Don't get FOMO. Trade your book. It was 2 morals in that story. 3 morals. The market always give you another opportunity. Lil Timmy Rogers should have took his profit when he saw it instead of being greedy. Lil Timmy Rogers ain't have no plan. He ain't have no strategy. He ain't have no exit plan when he got in. He just got in because somebody told him to do it. If he had an exit plan, he would have been out somewhere over here when it was running up. But no, he just want to see it go to the moon. Then the third one, don't get FOMO and trade somebody else's book. Because a lot of people bought positions just because they knew that Mark Monroe had bought that position when he shared the portfolio that he was doing for people. Don't just buy it because somebody else buy it. Don't just buy it because I buy it. I started it out by saying it's not about having a signal service. It's not about getting a specific magic wand. It's not about looking for one secret sauce setup. It's about understanding everything and how it relates to your trading style, your risk tolerance, and all of that. I done got in old man mode and I'm just running my mouth right now. So I'm about to shut up and I'm gonna let y'all go about y'all day. I appreciate y'all for hanging out with me, man. I appreciate y'all just listening to me. And I appreciate you. What's up, Rhonda? Rhonda Green? Rhonda Green? Yes. Apple, they got earnings, but they dropping right now. Let's see what Apple been doing. Let's see what Apple been doing. Apple been running. Look at Apple been running. We consolidated here. Then Apple from July 13th up until the 22nd, Apple been running. This a nice cool off for Apple. As a matter of fact, Apple just coming back right here to this breaking structure in this fair value gap. This is a nice cool off for Apple right here. If Apple have good earnings, this look cool off coming back to this breaking structure fair value gap can be another leg up for Apple. Apple is the big dog in the market. Apple is the big dog in the market. Let me say it again. Apple is the big dog in the market. If as Apple goes, so goes the market. So if Apple got good earnings, this nice little breaking structure and fair value gap that Apple coming back to, if they got good earnings and they pop off, that's going to bring up the Dow. That's going to bring up the ES. That's going to bring up the NQ. As Apple goes, so goes the market. I appreciate you, Ryan. Thank you. I appreciate you, 100. You already know what it is, man. It does look like you are aware of the camera placement. I don't know. I missed that. Don't say it. Don't say what? What did I say? What's up, Colleen? What website? Which website? Which website was I showing? I showed Sector Spider. Oh yeah, I forgot. Ryan, you knew. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Ryan. It's sectorspider.com. SECTOR. Let me put it in the chat. It's sectorspider.com. I'm put it in the chat. You new. I forgot you relatively new. But it's sectorspider.com. I use sectorspider.com to look at all of the spider ETFs. And for anybody that's, you know, stuck around this long or on the replay or even on the live, if you don't know what the spider ETFs are, it's just the ETFs that's set up to track the S&P 500, and they call them the spider ETFs, like SPDR. They the spot, and they track all 11 sectors. Like you know what I'm saying? XLP, XLV, XLRE, XLC, XLE, XLI, XLK, XLY, XLF, XLB, XLU. It's like the spider ETFs. Those are the ones I like to trade. It's like a bazillion other ETFs that you can trade. I don't know how to do it on. Let me go to FinViz. FinViz.com. If you go to FinViz.com and go to the map, if you change this over here to exchange traded funds, get out of here, ad. If you go to exchange traded funds right here, as you can see, if you look at like the US sectors, right, you can see a whole bunch of ETFs in there that track the technology sector, but XLK is right there. That's the one I like. They go XLE for energy. That's the one I use all the spider ETFs. But you got XOP, you got ERX, you got VDE, you got AMLP, you got a whole bunch of different things. And finance XLF is the one I like, but you got KRE, you got KBE, you got FAS, FAZ, it's a whole bunch. XLB and XLI are the ones I look at, but you got XME, you got VAW, IW, IYM. You got all these different ETFs for the different sectors, but I just like the spider ETFs. I don't know why. Those just the ones I like to use. Personal preference, but sectorspider.com is the one you can come to, and you can look at all of them. It give you can look at the specific ranges, and it give you the S&P gonna always be on the top, and then the 11 sectors gonna be below it. And if you click on in it, like if you just go into it for the S&P, click on S&P, it give you all the companies that's in the S&P and all the different, well, all the companies that's in the 11 spider ETFs in there. And if you click on XLC, then this box over here changed to all the companies that's in XLC, and you can sort them by index weight. You can see what's the heaviest weighted ones. Meta is the biggest weight in XLC, and it show you the change and the percentage change for the time frame you looking at. If you click on XLY, boom, it changed to all the XLY companies. And like I say, you can sort it by, you know what I'm saying, you can sort, they've got 3 columns you can sort by. And Amazon is the biggest weight in XLY. Tesla is the second. You know what I'm saying? XLP. Y'all get the message. Y'all get what I'm trying to say. But that's sectorspider.com. I like using that for that. Facts. No screen. Appreciate you here to learn and share. I see you put the alarm. I heard the alarm. That's why. And Rhonda, you too. I heard y'all yelling. That's why. I appreciate you, Sonya. Everybody that was saying, no, what's up, Towns? Oh, the consumer numbers. Oh, we came in. What the consumer numbers was like? I ain't even looking at the chart or nothing. Let's see what the chart looking like while we love. Oh, we done went down below that low. We went down below yesterday's low. Let's see if that's where the market was really trying to get to, or if we're going to keep pushing lower. I mean, I said yesterday's low. Friday's low. Friday's low. We done got down below Friday's low. Okay. Okay, the numbers came in at 95.6. It was lower than the consensus, but within the range. Let's see how that affects the market. Right, the consensus was 96.8. It came in 95.6, so it was lower than the consensus, but it was within the range. So let's see if the market see this is not so bad, or if they see it as it's really getting gloomy, or if they keep treating it as bad news, not tanking the market. Just like with the what I was saying about with the different earnings. Long as the earnings are not as bad, as expected, they have been being a good thing. If it's been good or not as bad as expected, it's been a good thing because the bad news ain't been tanking the market. Let's see if we keep that up. Let's see if we keep it up. Let's see if they treat it as not as bad. It's not so bad. It's under the consensus. It's within the range. Let's see if they treat it as it's not so bad. Cause everybody been trying to get on the TV. Everybody been trying to get on the TV and say we ain't in a recession from the president on down. President, the Fed, like everybody trying to say, oh, it's not as bad as it is, as we expected. Everybody trying to shift that narrative, right? That's one important thing to watch for like the Fed. When the Fed come out Wednesday, it's all about the language they using. What language that's what the algos and all the big boys gonna be looking for. What kind of language are they using? Are they, you know what I'm saying? Like they already know. Everybody already know, okay, we getting at least 75, like 0.75. It's going to be at least 0.75, right? Everybody know that. Everybody accept it. Everybody good with that. Now it's all about what kind of language are they using? Have they reached their peak hawkishness? Y'all know what I'm trying to say. Have they reached the peak? You know what I'm saying? Are they still hawkish, or are they starting to be less hawkish? I know they ain't gonna be dovish yet, but are they being less hawkish? Are they, you know what I'm saying? Are they showing any signs of like are they showing any signs of being more aggressive? Are they showing signs of, okay, they gonna stay the same? Is the language they using? What's the language? Because everybody already know what they gonna do. Now it's about what language they using. That's the point that we at right now. It ain't about, oh, are they gonna do this rate? Everybody already know what rate they gonna do. It's all about the language moving forward. The moving forward language. How it be about the guidance from the companies. It's about what Romy Rome say. Moving forward. What was I about to look at? I was supposed to have been looking at something. Somebody said something, and I was going to look at something. I don't know, man. I'm sorry. I done lost it. Oh, somebody said they got an app too with the same name. I ain't never used the app. Appreciate that, Brittany. They said they got an app too with the same name. I totally lost. I totally lost my train of thought, man. It's completely gone. I'm about to go get me some cereal. I appreciate y'all for hanging out with old man this long. We done been on here for over an hour. Again, from now until August the 6th, I don't want nobody to buy nothing from the store. If you got a urge to buy something from the store, I don't want nobody to buy nothing from the store. My son's birthday is on my birthday, August the 6th. He'll be 13 years old. If you got any urge to buy something from the store, if you got any urge to book a one-on-one with me, if you got any urge to do anything monetary toward Timothy Lee Rogers Sr., Cash App something to... Is that my yard man out there? Oh no, that's my nephew letting down the bed. I was gonna say he coming through too frequent now. Cash Out Banjo Bobby 54. If you got any inkling to want to put any money in my pocket, don't do it. I don't want your money. Cash out my son half of whatever you want to send me, and put the other half in your brokerage account and apply it to your trading plan to grow your money for yourself. Cash Out Banjo Bobby 54 and say happy birthday, Chris. Put a note in there, happy birthday, Chris. And I don't want your money. I want you to apply it to your brokerage account. I appreciate y'all, man. I'm about to go eat me some I don't know if I'm eating Cinnamon Toast Crunch or or 100 bunches of oat, but whatever it is, it's gonna be good. I see y'all tonight for the price action recap. Hit the like button, hit the share button, and I see y'all later. Gone, man.